Welcome back, guys, to my weekly series of blind ranking WWE superstars 1 through 10. But you in the comment section, your job is to guess what it is based on. So what I do is I rank them and it's based on a certain category. Then what I also do is I give an example in the beginning and I fix it at the end to show what it should really represent, and I reveal the previous week's answer. The previous week's answer was, of course, Lita was number one, which kind of was a giveaway. It was based on high flying ability, which Lita is probably the best women's high flying wrestler of all time, in my opinion. So today's one, if I were to put Bobby really high, it might be based on who's got the best physique. If I were to put him really low, it might be based on something like who's got the best promo skills. Because Bobby, as great as he is, not the best promo. But for today's one, I'm just going to put Bobby at 8. And I think that's a fair spot for Bobby. Kane. I'm going to put Kane at 5. That's a tough one. Kane is a really, really tough one. Hogan. For this, I'm going to put Hogan at 10. Now people are going to cry in the comment section. Hogan would go 10 for me on most things, but for this specifically, he absolutely goes 10. Except if it's something like importance to the business, promo ability, then Hogan would go really high. Eddie, I'm going to put Eddie at 3. Next, we've got, see, the thing is, it's tough. It's tough with wrestlers like Seth, but I'm just going to slot him in at that 6 spot. I think that's okay. Stone Cold. So for a lot of things, Stone Cold would go at 1. And this is one of those things. There's only one spot for Stone Cold to go, and that is 1. There's only one person in this entire filter that I think has any shot to dethrone Stone Cold from that one spot. And speaking of him, it's Randy Orton. The two of them are number 1 and number 2 in this category, in my opinion. Now, it could be based on my personal favorites, because as most people know, it's Stone Cold, Randy Orton, Mick Foley, and Jeff Hardy. So I'm going to put Randy Orton in at that 2 spot. But now you have to guess what it's based on. I'm going to slot him at that 9 spot. Him and Hogan, they've got quite a bit in common with this specific category. Finn Balor, I think, so I'm left with 4 and 7, and I'm left with a decision to make. And that decision for Mr. Balor is going to be 4, and I think I'm cool with that. And lastly, Mark Henry, he's going in at that 7 spot. I'm just going to look to see if there's any changes I would make to this. Stone Cold stays 1, Orton stays 2, Eddie, cool with 3, Balor, cool with 4, Kane, I'm okay with Kane at 5, 6. You know what? I'm actually perfectly cool leaving this just as is. But now you guys have the dubious job to guess what this is based on. Until next time, peace.